Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing this morning? At least it's morning for me. It's 04:54, probably 55 by the time you see this. In the morning here in northern England, where winter is starting to set in, and it's getting distinctly chilly. And the reason you see me looking at Lua here is because I realized I haven't built Octavia yet. And I was looking up how to actually do that, and one of the parts is available. One of the parts is available here. I'm gonna have to check now. So I'm sort of looking for... Actually, I'm not quite sure what I'm looking for, but apparently the music puzzle room gives you Octavia's chassis, and I've got no idea how to get to that. So I thought, just for the fun of it, I'd have a little bit of an explore on something simple. Do a quick capture, and then have a little look around. Seems like a reasonable sort of thing to do. Get me started. Captures are normally straightforward. Get in there, beat everything up, and what do I want? I want magnetic for this, don't I? Oops, I can't spell. Right, let me just get rid of that and pop on what is it? North Wind and Shocking Touch. Here we go. And do the same for the Natterak. I'm getting better at this, arguably. Don't want Firestorm. Don't want Hellfire. What is it I want? It's Electricity, and let's move that down. Move that up. And I want Stormbringer. Oop, can't stick Stormbringer on that, can I? I don't have the space. Let's see what's free. I don't have anything free. Oh, that's a bit silly, isn't it? Get rid of Agile Aim, and let's see if I've got the space now. Here we go. Hello, Nika Brika, and Jetline, and Bricage, and so on and so forth, and what have you. Yeah, let me just switch over to my Twitch preview, make sure that's still working. I think between me and Bricage and others, I'm starting to get towards the required 3 views. I think it's supposed to be 3 views on 4 random days to get me affiliate status, and that would be good for everybody else. Alright. Hello, Kuzco. So what did I say I was going to do? No, that's the wrong place. Yeah, let's say do a quick capture so I can have a quick explore. Right, let's go and beat up our poor victim.
You are here to find our target and bring them to the extraction point. Happy hunting.
I don't think they even twitched as I galloped. spy.
You found the target. Capture them quickly before they escape.
Where'd they go?
We cannot let our target know.
Oh, there we go.
Track them down quickly.
Come on, jump, yep. Moron. Me, that is. Right.
Mission complete. The captain has been escorted to the extraction point.
So, slaughter everything else, so I've got time to have a look. Almost seems unfair. Almost.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Wow, that thing's tough. Like I say, music room or something. Oh, thank you, Rufus. Taking care of that while I'm distracted.
We've got robots inbound.
What, for a change, you mean? Someone's hiding around here. Where are you hiding? That was not a good idea. I didn't even know there was a music room here. Whatever that is. Oh, thank goodness for multi-shot. Solves a multitude of problems. What was it? Ah. Hello, Brickage. Stop and smell the roses. Oh, this.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Don't think that was it. So yeah, I've got no idea where I'm supposed to go. That's why I picked this, so that I can... Thank you, Rufus. Yeah, I think 130,000 damage is a little excessive, don't you? I had an interesting thing. I had a couple of interesting things yesterday. Well, yeah. The first is I was looking at the analytics for one of the videos, one of the live streams, and one source of views was YouTube advertising. Now, I've got no idea what that is. I mean, obviously I know what advertising is in YouTube, but I've never seen it as a source of views, which is completely new. I've checked a few other live streams and videos, And YouTube advertising does not show up. It's a recent thing, literally in the last day. So I got no idea what it is, but it's interesting. I mean, normally, you know, your views come as recommended, or people doing a search, or, you know, your subscribers, or something like that. Actually, not that many. Most people that seem to watch even my live streams are not subscribed. Why not? So yeah, that was an interesting one. And I did do a search to see if I could find any clues about what it was. And no, the kind of information I got was about clicking on YouTube ads. And so I don't know if that's related in any way, shape or form. But, so still, it was an interesting little development. The other thing that's actually been going over a period of several days in private chat on my Discord. It's not the first time this has happened. Here's a general rule. If somebody contacts you, if you're a streamer, that is, as private messages on your Discord channel, there's a very, very good chance, unless you know that person as a subscriber or on chat, they're going to sell you something. They're going to sell you goods and services, common one, and they all come from Twitch, not YouTube. They seem to come from Twitch. And the common one is they want to sell you overlays, like the one you're looking at now. So they'll have borders and fancy this and what have you. You know, one day, if somebody actually comes up and demonstrates that they've got something which is suitable for a 60-year-old live streamer, I might pay attention to them. Depending on, you know, how much they charge. But, you know, like I say, they're not that uncommon. It's a variation on the bots that occasionally show up and say, in the middle of a stream while you're right in the middle of beating something up and are obviously distracted, and then they say, my microphone's broken, can you contact me on chat? That's a common one. But anyway, but there is, this has happened to me I think 3 times now. There is this person who wants to sell you services where they basically advertise and you pay, can't remember exactly how much it is. And I can't remember how they describe it. You sort of buy a package or something, and they then supposedly guarantee you views and followers and interaction. And, oh no, I promise they're not bots. And I had the first 2 of those. First 2? Yeah, well, actually, and I think I'm pretty certain ended up being exactly the same person under slightly different accounts. But they were far enough apart, I didn't immediately twig to that. But nonetheless, my attitude is always deep distrust. Because they never explain how this actually works. It's more like, trust me, bro, here's some people who were good for, you know, that it worked for. Yeah, okay. And it's not cheap. You know, it's sort of like £50 or $50 per, in quotes, package. And you know, when I tried researching it, if there is a sort of theme that I have detected amongst this, is a rip-off, or it's a con, or it's yeah, the viewers will not be real, so can't be guaranteed. Something like that. So, I mean, I had 2, maybe, certainly 2, maybe 3, that actually came to the point quite quickly. trying to sell me the service. What's it called? TTPS, I think, is one example. Don't go there. Well, yeah, you can. But this guy, took his sweet time. He made him sound like he was, interested, wanted to know what I did, maybe we could collaborate, did I have any games in common, this kind of thing. And, obviously I didn't play any of the games like he did. And, he took a few days or several messages to get to the point. And my reaction when he first started introducing... Right, don't forget, I'm a cynic, right? I'm assuming that he's going to try and sell me something eventually. He mentioned this service that he'd used. He was claiming he was making $500 a month, produced a screenshot which purported to it. I checked his channel. His channel does seem to exist, but I didn't check any further than that. And so when he introduced this service, which essentially does the publication work for you, my reaction was, oh, I wondered when you were going to try and sell me something. And his reaction to that was two-letter, and I interpreted it as he was slightly offended that I dare express myself like this. And so, because of his reaction, I thought, well, okay, maybe I'm doing him an injustice, so I apologized. And I said, sorry, everybody who's contacted me in this fashion has generally tried to sell me something. I apologize for my cynicism. And then he duly tried to introduce me to this service, telling me, get this, that I can't remember all the financial details. Essentially, $300 a week. $300 a week. I don't have $300 a week. And I actually said, nope, sorry, can't afford it. Oh no, that didn't stop him. Wanted to know what my goals were for streaming. It's like, I'm just having fun. If I ever get to make any money out of it, that's a bonus. But it's not the point. So that was one of the more... But $300 a week. I mean, that is, what? $1,200 a month. A bit more than that. Call it $1,500 a month. How long for? I don't know, but that's a lot of money. And okay, if he's making $500 a month, that's not paying for that service if he is still continuing its use. So, the finances don't add up. I mean, if I was dumb enough to pay this for a month, right, it would take me, assuming I got his kind of money back, it would take me 3 months to recoup those losses. And there's no guarantees, and there's no guarantees that what they're doing is even technically legal. So if anybody on Twitch is planning on trying to sell me goods and services, please don't. I'm not going to use them. Probably. I'm certainly not going to be using some dubious publication service. Right, let's have a little look around.
Prepare for incoming support.
And nothing here. Alright, so what am I doing? trying to find secret rooms which are supposedly hidden, I think, in the tile set. I don't know how to find it. No, obviously shooting things up is, well, that's the default idea. I give this little talk, by the way, just on the off chance somebody comes across it and says, oh, you know, here's a new victim slash target. But one of the, I mean, never mind the most likely scam or follower farm type situation. The more common approach is, yeah, as I said, for overlays and this sort of thing. And they've showed up in my private chat on my Discord channel, and you know they will sometimes link me or show me some of the overlays they've done. And trying to get financial information from them gets to be very hard. Now, I'm old school, okay? I spent 30 odd years in, we'll call it business, where everything's contracts and, you know, guarantees and legal coverage and this sort of thing. That you can't argue about some of that, but anyway, that's the principle. These, they don't do that at all. You push them, you try to get an idea of costs, and it's something like, well, tell you what, you give me £50 and then we'll take it from there. It's like, that's not good for me. The other interesting thing is, right, these people have supposedly, you know, they've seen me streaming. Let's grant them that possibility that they have actually seen the stream. Now, what's one of the defining features of my live streams? Apart from my pretty face. I mean, there are two. Okay, I'll take a look for it. I mean, there's sort of two defining features, I would argue, about my live streams. Apart from me and how I present. I mean, the first of these is that I'm obviously not a young man. I'm not. I'm 60 in January. I know, I make jokes about that. But the other thing is I stream widescreen, 1440p, a resolution of 3440 by 1440, which as far as I can tell is not necessarily that common. Now, if I were trying to sell my goods and services to somebody and I was sending samples of work, I would include a template that was designed for widescreen. And I've never once seen that. So, you know, that's the first thing. I don't have a sample of their work in widescreen. And the second thing is, it's clearly not designed for a 60-year-old. You know, it's obviously designed for a much younger person or a vlogger or something like that. You know, it's all anime styling and what I like to call, I don't know, jagged presentation styles. Quite generic, actually, not generally particularly imaginative because they all do the same thing or similar. I keep going backwards and forwards here. So if anybody is trying to actually sell me goods and services to improve the presentation of my streams with templates and panels and what have you, please demonstrate that you have an understanding of your target. I was going to say victim. Yeah. It's useful. And be ready to immediately answer questions about cost and timing and contracts. This whole, oh, give me $50 and we'll take it from there, is another words of saying, you'll give me $50 and then I won't do anything, and there's nothing you can do about it because I'm not an identifiable person on the internet. Yeesh. Right, rant over probably. Also, if you're going to contact me during a live stream, have some awareness, please. It doesn't do you any good to try and contact me while I'm busy on the stream, because that frankly is rude. I mean, if you're a bot, okay, I can sort of understand that, you know. But if you're an actual person, don't try and demand my attention in the middle of my live stream. Go over to my Discord so that you can address me there, and then I will ignore you or not, depending on your presentation. Unless you come up with a good sales pitch right off the bat, I'm probably not going to take you seriously. Give me all the information that I want immediately, or I'm going to be very suspicious. I want to know, you know, how much you're going to charge, how much everything's going to cost. You know, you get the general idea. Right, so this is room with tall tubes. Huh. All right. Oh, great. Parkour. Hello, parkour, my old friend. You're going to be slippery with me, aren't you? Titania Prime might be better for this one rather than trying to... That is slippery. I might come back here with Titania and just fly up. What do we think? Yeah. This is a bit of a challenge. They've got it set up so that you can't just... That's interesting. Let's see if I can at least get up here. Ah! Nope! I can't spot the landing! Land on that. Yup. My parkour skills are definitely not up to this, but... What am I supposed to do here? Ooh. That's interesting. Maybe I'm not supposed to go up. I'm supposed to hit things? Ooh. I can hear... I know it sounds a little bit... Yeah. Do Do I have to get all those green somehow? Those green originally, or was it just me? Yeah, you're probably right. This may well. Require a little bit more subtlety than I am currently demonstrating. Ooh, what happened there? Oh no, it was just me, my imagination. Oh yes, they opened. Look at that. And shoot the plates that glow on the wall. Okay. Oh! Wonderful. Now there's one glowing plate. Okay. So, where is the next glowing plate? Don't know whether that counted as a glowing plate. Oh, this is going to be... Okay. Ah, there it is. Huh. Ooh, they don't give you much time, do they? Huh. Oh boy. Yeah, this is going to challenge me more than I care. To be challenged, probably. All right. Where did that light up? How many of these have I got to do? Probably entirely too many. Well? It's not glowing, but we'll take a shot at it anyway on the grounds of... Oh. Yeah, I kind of figured that, sort of. This is probably not going to work too well for me. Particularly seeing as this one seems to be, well, I won't say stuck, but... And you get one shot. Oh, wonderful. Alright, well at least I know it's here. This is going to take... a a lot more than one session to... Yeah, never mind. Oh. Okay, we've been this one before, haven't we? And it doesn't want to boost me, probably because the others need to be lit. Why do I get the feeling it's going to be a real parkour thing? Jump, 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 all the way. And that is not something I am good at. At least, not without a lot more practice. Unless I can find a shortcut. Yeah. Oh, right. Thank you. DSP Lanky. Right click makes you hover. Does it? Oh, yes. I'd forgotten that. I forget what they call that. Yes, yes, oh, yeah. Alright, I'm actually going to have to research this, it seems. I think what I have to do... yeah. Alright, look. I found it. That was the whole point. I can't spend the entire live stream doing this. Unless I find something interesting to talk about through the duration, during which my frustration will unquestionably come to fore. Alright. It's there. I know it's there. That's useful. Now I know what I'm looking for. I might well watch some videos on it. So thank you for guiding me there. I'm surprised Lotus doesn't say things like, what on earth did you think you were doing? Why did it take 20 minutes when you finished 2 minutes into the mission? What are these for? I mean, are they just there to irritate people? As you're running along, it just goes, donk. Is that the purpose of that? Yeah. I can't remember what they call that. I do kind of know about it, but I don't use it often enough for it to be second nature.
Another job well executed.
Oh, well, at least I got some Oxium out of it. That's always worthwhile. Ooh, I'm nearly up to 1 million for this. That could be useful. Right. Okay. So, interesting. Oh, were they? Fiery Bacon. Hello, Fiery Bacon. So, what am I going to do? Well, I think we can all imagine I'm probably going to do some of the things I said I was going to do because I want to grind for that weapon whose name I always get wrong. Yeah. No. Yes. Yes and no. I also need to make a trip to the Abyssal Zone, so yes, let's go and do creepy mission in the Abyssal Zone, see if I can get some vein thorn.
Operator, you have remembered well how the Tenno arm themselves.
Oh, it was corrosive, wasn't it? Yeah. So get rid of Stormbringer. Corrosive is infected clip. Nope, can't do that. Oh, it's infected clip and was it infected clip and Stormbringer? Hang on, what was I after corrosive? I don't think I've got the capacity for this, have I? And is it Stormbringer? No. I am going to have to get rid of something. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, and as you can see, that pretty much I need to check. Ah, you know what? I do have one of those former, which is a all-purpose. I could put that on at some point.
Sorry.
And
We'll play with the volume
hang on
on.
a second. That is a 9. Stormbringer is 11. Infected clip is 11. So pop Stormbringer there. That would make a bit more sense. Have I got anything else I can move? The simple answer appears to be no. We'll pop infected clip. Bingo. We got our corrosive. And that was puncture damage, wasn't it? Why on earth am I bothering with slash damage? This thing doesn't do slash damage well, so piercing hit makes sort of sense to pop on. There we go. You'll stick with that. I need to modify this. And we'll do this one as well. It was impact. This doesn't do impact, so we won't worry about that. We'll just do corrosion. Get rid of shackling touch. It's, what is it? Lever strike. No, that's viral. And there we go. Corrosion, and it was impact. Yes. There's not much point in my worrying about that. Alright. Let's don't do creepy mission on Ceres. I kind of try and do creepy mission on Ceres, and yes, I'm probably going to keep continuing to call it that. I'm probably going to probably try and do that a couple of times a day. Might take me about 10 days, I think, if I do that to get what I want. Right.
Reinforcements? Listen, we don't care about our mission. My team just wants to go home. Clear out the ship so we can escape. If you find any of us, we'll show you the next.
Yeah, I do like speed trigger on this. It does make a
Nothing
difference.
to do with those cursed things.
Right, looks like I'm not to.
The Defixios are coveted because of their power. I cannot predict their effects on you or your Warframe.
This is why. Yay! Action this day. So. My basic rule for this when doing it solo is kill everything first, then pick up the Defixios. And yes, I did have to stop and take a look and see what they were called.
Sorry.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
You know, I used to complain that I couldn't I couldn't get used to speed trigger, and now I'm going to complain that it's this thing isn't fast enough. Even though it does give you plenty of time to get a perfect shot. Don't worry about it, Rufus. You'll just get frustrated. And once again, the Grineer demonstrates that lasers work both ways. I think I mentioned yesterday that, I had a title, didn't I? Lasers like tracers work in both directions. Yep, perfectly true. While lasers have a certain limited tactical use, my understanding is that in general they're not considered a good thing for combat troops, because if you have infrared goggles or something, you can see the laser. The only decent tactical purpose I'm aware of for a laser on a weapon, and I'm not sure they even do it anymore. I think they've kind of gone out of style. Is threat. You know, you must have seen the movies where somebody gets lit up with lots of little laser dots all over them. Apparently that does have some effect at persuading the person in question that, you know, going active at this point probably isn't the best idea, but on something like the battlefield, I think they pretty much concluded that lasers, bad idea. Because other people can detect them, even if you're using something like an infrared laser. They've got methods of detecting them, there's no point in using them. Oh, and of course, there's also the minor point that you don't actually see the laser typically, as it's demonstrated in this game, unless there's dust in the air. Typically, you only see them actually being on the target. You don't see them in the air like that unless there's dust. Wow, somebody sounded like that was painful. Oh, hello. I'll be back for you later. And if I were to actually give a proper talk on the subject of lasers on firearms, I would have to go and do a little bit more research. I'm just speaking off the top of my head. Oh yes, you don't.
Watch yourself. Grineer are on the way.
And as I've said before, the tactic of grabbing you with some kind of whip-like device and then hauling them, being hauled to... Oh, you can see my timing's completely off with this thing. It's hilarious. Yes, you do have to question the idea that, oh, I know, we'll put some kind of grapple on the Tenno and haul them towards us.
Unit approaching.
Yes. Not a good idea for someone who enjoys melee combat. Thank you for getting me closer. Oh, I hate flamethrowers. Did I drop something? I did, didn't I? That's my bow. Yeah. Okay, that's embarrassing. I did not do that. If anybody mentions that I dropped my Nataruk, I will utterly, utterly deny it. I do not do that kind of thing. You know what's really kind of peculiar? I haven't actually found the Fixios yet. Normally, you find them fairly quickly. I haven't even got the chance to enable Incarnon mode yet. Oh, yes, I have. I'm sorry, I'm a liar. I had, I think. I got the bonus so that it only takes me a multiplier of 3 rather than 5 before I can activate Incarnon mode. Makes life a little bit easier. And yes, I'm back to slam attacks. They do work. They give you, what, double damage or something like that? And they knock the enemy off their feet, which can be profoundly useful. At least I think so. Oh, I hate these things.
Going on.
I do. I'm sorry, I'm not a therapist. Alright, let's find a panel. Ah! There's one. Unfortunately, it won't let me put down a lock pin, which is irritating. I mean, here's a logical thing to do, right? I found it. Okay, I'll come back for it. But it won't let me do this. Yep, custom markers cannot be used in this area. How far away do I have to be? Nope. Huh. Not helpful. Still, I have to try and remember that.
Resistance subdued. Find the Abyssal and get to extraction.
Oh, that worked. Do we have any more?
Help me.
Yep, there's another one. And again, I can't put down. Nope.
I don't want to die.
Don't worry. Everyone here is going to end up dead. Don't know what they call that attack when you actually manage to get a heavy attack and a slam attack simultaneously. But I tell you what, that I can't remember what it's called now. That ability that gives you a 15% chance on practically every hit to get a heavy attack. One of those without wind up. Very useful. If you don't get the chance during a fight, you probably don't need it, and if you do, well, it's quick and easy. Suppose fast attack probably helps that no end. Can't remember what this was. Tenakai. Tenakai, yep. Very useful thing. Heavy attack, no wind up. And if you get it in conjunction with a slam attack, it's really quite satisfying to do. Unless you're easily irritated by other players doing constant slam attacks, which I would easily understand if you are. Of course, the good thing is, it doesn't affect other people, just your enemies. Where are we headed? Have I been that way? I have not, it seems. Oh, don't worry about it, Rufus. It's not that important. Let's get out of here before you scratch your claws up. Well, not get out of here. Make sure everything's dead. And then we can finish off. He sounds a bit frustrated. Poor Kubrow. Alright, so. Now.
I don't want to die. I don't. Listen.
This will get us back in the right general direction, hopefully. No, it's not up here, is it? Is it? No, it wasn't. Now I've got to remember where I saw them, which is always a challenge. Oh, wrong one. And it probably won't be what I want for it.
What the hell is going on? I need help. I'll mark your map, but please get out of here while you still can.
Here we go. Alright. A little bit long-winded, but worth doing. Right. Shields have been removed.
Reading fluctuations in your Warframe's power matrix. The
That should
sooner
be
you get
alright.
to Fixio to extraction, the better.
Yeah. This is why I do kill everything first. Wrong way. Because I don't fancy getting into a fight with no shields. Where are we going? Every time, out of the corner of my eye, I see find a Defixio and bring it to extraction. There's a slight problem. Well, not a problem per se, just a quirk. For a split second, when I see the word extraction, my brain wants to say extinction.
Gonna be okay. Gonna be okay.
go.
Defixio extracted. The Defixios are on their way to our trusted allies. Thank you, Lieutenant.
22 minutes to get 6. And you wonder, well, you don't wonder why I don't run them back to back. That gets a bit boring on your own. Right. I will be... Oh, it looks like between Bricage, his accounts, and me, I think I count as watching. I've got 6 watching on Twitch, which all counts. That means if you and I and anybody else keeps putting accounts on Twitch, maybe in a month I will actually get affiliate status, and then much more mobile people can watch because they can change the resolution. Right. I will be back in a couple of minutes. I'll see you then. I just have to take a bio break. Also, stretch my backside muscles. See if I can run a rough estimate on how many missions I am going to run for that one. What is it? It is Dagoth, isn't it? So, I've got 19, I need 34. So, that's 102. We'll call that 20. 102 divided by 7 is not a very good one. But that is 12. No. Hang on. 15. Roughly 15 more missions. If I do that twice a day, I'll be done in a week. Yes, and I've got enough passes to get in there. Right. Next. I know I'm going to have to go to Demos. I'll just go to Demos. I can never remember the damage I need for that, so let's have a quick look. Not Demos, I apologize. Zariman. And this is all corpus type, isn't it? Alright, I'll go tool up for magnetic again. I really ought to have a separate... I really ought at some point to do... yeah. Set up the different configurations. They ought... I wish they would actually give you a copy feature so they just copy and paste. That would be useful. And what is it? Stormbringer. Nope, that's corrosive. I want magnetic. Cryo rounds. Thank you very much. Primed cryo. And now I can stick on... what did I have over here? Oh, agile aim. Thank you. And what did I have on that? Does anybody remember? Does it matter? Yeah. Seeing as puncture is the strong point of this particular thing, I think that should be alright. And we'll do this one as well. North wind. Nope. Nope. Oh, come on. I need to do a all-purpose former on this one too. Yeah, slash damage is its thing. That's reasonable. How did I do this before? That's not a very good. How did I have this configured previously? Come on, all I need to do is free up 2 more without actually messing around too much. Okay, what's my highest ranked of these? That's an 11, so that goes on there because that makes sense. What's the highest ranked of these I've got? Jagged Edge is 7, that is going to be 9. Pop that on there. Pop Jagged Edge over there. Now I can stick north. Nope. Ah! What is that? That is 9. Ah, Shocking Touch goes there. Carnus Mandible up there. And now I can stick North Wind on. There we go. Getting cold. Now we had frost in some places yesterday. It's the first time. Late for us. Doesn't mean we're going to have a warm winter, however. Most of you won't know this, but not long before I was born, a few years before I was born, we had the winter of 62-63, and the bad weather really hit us in February. I mean, we're talking bad by a lot of places' standards. Blizzards, freezing cold, terrible. My mother was living in London at the time, and she used to have to go to bed basically fully dressed, as many layers as she could put on, and they'd get ice on the inside of the windows when she woke up. Now the thing is, I was born in the 60s, 66 to be precise, and I remember it being cold enough that you'd get ice on the inside of the windows because double glazing wasn't a thing. I mean, I think it was, just that most people couldn't afford it. Alright, let's go to the chrysolith. But yeah, I can feel it. Even though it's not actually actively cold in here, my fingers are kind of disagreeing with me. Right. Let's go and have a word with the nibs here.
So you could switch
I cannot remember which one I need. No. Hey, little nugget, how are you? It's...
If you have specimens, I'm deeply interested.
And I am not getting that because I need my Entrati lanthorns and I need another 6. Right.
Oh, goodbye then.
Let's go and...
Let up while we sit here straddling the rift. All possibilities are real.
Good for you. And it's this one that I want to do, isn't it? And destroy Void Angels, yeah. So I have to do these two just for the chance to get Entrati lanthorns. And I do need to destroy 5 Void Angels. Because of course I do.
Excellent.
Alright. Let's go.
Welcome to the Oral Works. Unauthorized persons are not permitted in the reliquary.
Oh, look. It always does this. Right. Oh, great. Where's the Ravenous Void Angel? I want to get in on this fight.
The angel is trying to retreat into the void so it can heal. Follow it and stop it. You can't hurt it while those dimensional orbs are out. Use your void body to absorb them.
I always do that.
That's the way. Break it down, body and soul. Well, look at you.
There we go. That's one more. Right, what we'll be doing, guys.
Don't let up. More no marks.
So as long as you get the real check.
The more Argosine you have, the more armaments you can
I am
construct.
so happy you're here.
Dropping off an Argosine canister. Defensive ordnance complete.
Leave my Kubrow alone. You nasty person. Where are we? Ah, there. Where does Exo Damper be? Alright.
Reckon you could use more Argazine?
I'm getting used to these. Oh, I forgot to update the blasted aim, didn't I? Rat. Oh well. Guess that means I'm just gonna have to get close and personal.
Hitting an exo damper. Hit them first. More Argazine. Don't waste it.
Stop yelling at me. You're making me crabby. Well, winning 20,000 is always nice. Where's my compatriot? They left me! I'm alone! Oh no, they didn't. They're just not showing up on the squad.
Get that exo damper standing. Good work.
Yay! Why is it I like the Void Angel fights? I don't know. They are rather fun, though. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I just... I like them. Where'd it go?
The angel is trying to retreat into the void so it can heal. Follow it and stop it.
ran out of energy.
Good. Now it'll stay hurt.
Ah. Come on. It's not.
Took down an exo-damper.
Oh.
Getting stronger. It destabilized the relic.
Blast. Trats. Okay. Clearly we need more than 2 people for that. Took too long. Oh, please don't tell me we just had a crash. That would not make me very happy. Ah, okay. Well, that was moderately unsuccessful. Is there...
Let off void cascades on multiple decks. We've got our work.
I know. I don't want
We
that.
should be doing more to recognize
Yeah,
your work.
I mean, you're not getting my... Oh, I don't know. No, you're not. Even if I got those, I'm not cranking up at this point. It's a tempting one to do, except for the fact that it's not going to help me. Oh, that's just... Oh, no. Yeah. Oh! The Void Angel one seems to have... Oh, yeah, here we go. If we can get a few people to come along, this might be worth doing.
Trust you, you'll get it done.
Mission vote cancelled. I'm sorry, I missed the vote. Hang on a second. Who was actually voting? Alright, let's try this again. Maybe we can get more than 2 of us. Or someone who's a lot better than I am.
Welcome to the Aura Works.
Is it just me? That's not going to work.
Corpus attack inbound.
That's definitely not.
Reliquary and the angels
That's
will
definitely
take
not going to
Build
work. We
armaments,
do need more
safeguard
than
the
one
exo
person.
dampers,
At least you
and
need
keep
one
the
person
drive stable.
who's a lot better than I am, or 2 or 3 who are a bit better than I am for this to work. So it's not even worth my trying, to be honest. I'd spend 22 minutes and then fail like last time. So, alright. Just for fun, let's see if the weather's warm on Venus. Because I do need a few things on Venus. Yeah, let's go have a look at see what the weather is like on Venus. And why do I want decent weather on Venus? Cold ends in 2 minutes. Thank you. Fishing. I need some of those eel-like things with... Yeah. Because I want to get somebody's debt bond, which requires medical debt bond, so that I can up rank. And I can't remember why I want to rank up, but there was something I want. You get the general drift. You know, do this to get that, so you could do this to get that. And I do not want to be part of a squad. Hang on a second. Oh, various bits and pieces, like farming for a particular eel type thing, which should happen in a couple of minutes. This is the cold phase, so I just want the warm phase. I want a nice lake. Ah, near the coolant reservoir. Actually, this location is actually not bad for this. You know how it is with Warframe, there's always half a dozen things that you want to do. Or should be doing. And so that's what I'm going to do as soon as the... And I know they show up here. Yeah. No, not the Sap Caddy, it's the other ones. But I'll practice on this thing anyway. A couple of minutes and I should get something else. Don't want those. I think what I'm after is warm weather. Should be warm weather by now. I just... It is warm weather I want for these things, isn't it? I don't have the right lure, unfortunately. I think that's what I want. Echo winders. Echo winders. Right. Ooh. Oh, I missed it.
If Neth won't do anything about these fractures, we'll do it for him. Let's get this fracture sealed. Keep him off the canister while it does its thing.
I can't remember how many of these I need, but I needed a few to trade in for something. Can't remember what I'm trading them in for. I just remember that I need them. I'm not normally this terrible at fishing, I don't think. At some point, I suppose, I ought to find out what people want, farm for that, and then try and sell it. But... there a way to tell what time of day it is on Venus? Obviously it's still warm, otherwise I wouldn't have thought that.
We need refined coolant to close the fracture. Find a coolant rachnoid.
Cold. In 2 minutes. Thank you! I learned something new. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I should have noticed. The other way of telling is when the echo, yeah, what are they called? Echo finders? Echo winders. I've got a suspicion that's enough, but I will keep going until the weather is no longer... 42 minutes.
Exploiter loads her arachnoids with refined coolant. They need the thermal regulation when harvesting thermia. We can use that coolant to dilute the thermia and seal these fractures. Go crack open a coolant arachnoid and use its canister on this fracture. Done. But there's still coolant in the canister. Grab it and let's find another fracture. This diluted thermia could come in handy. Defensive positions. Do not let them destroy the canister.
What do we reckon? Should we go help with that lot? Yes, why don't we do that? Someone's having fun with their mech. Oops, sorry. Don't forget to leave somebody behind at the fracture.
Let's do it again.
Did somebody pick it up? I guess they did. Alright. Now let's hope that somebody... Ah, there's one over here, guys. Oh, somebody put a waypoint down.
You ready? Drop that refined coolant into that fracture to get
There
the
we
pilot
go.
started.
That was quick.
Forces, protect the canister.
Oh, you're kidding me. Oh no, I suppose that's reasonable. I shouldn't say that. Okay, there's still 3 of us. That's alright. To like I think they do gutter a lot. It is sort of amusing when you do a slam attack and yeah, everything jumps into the air or gets knocked down. I mean, it's also tactically useful. Please don't say it's a strategy. It's not a strategy. It's a tactic. Don't want to hear my rant about the difference between tactics and strategy that everybody in the gaming world seems to get completely wrong. I mean, I know the English language redefines words all the time, but please don't have a situation where we're now redefining the meaning of tactics and strategy. I mean, if you're calling tactics strategy, what are you calling strategy? That's why you leave somebody behind. So that if... Ooh, that was an incredibly lucky shot. Yeah, jump in the air towards me, why don't you? Just as I shoot. Oh, we're almost done with this one.
Done. But there's still coolant in the canister. Grab it and let's find another fracture. This diluted thermia could come in handy.
Alright. Where did they go? Anybody see the warm glow of a thermia fracture? I think I've still got... Oh. Yeah. Well, I did these because I wanted... Do you know I was going to call it Sweaty Amalgam? No, can't remember what it's called now. It wasn't called Sweaty Amalgam. One of the... Yeah, there was a very useful mod I wanted. And so that's why I did this. And got it. And in fact, I'm almost maxed out my points for Thermia fractures. Ah, here we go.
We need refined coolant to close the fracture. Find a coolant arachnoid.
Oh,
Exploit and load the arachnoids with refined coolant. They need
somebody's found something. We'll do this one then.
We can use that coolant to dilute the thermia and seal these fractures. We'll crack open a coolant arachnoid and use its canister on this fracture. Defensive positions. Do not let them destroy the canister.
Where? Oh, it's over here. Oh, that's always strangely satisfying when you catch them in mid-air. What the? Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. I knew I saw something here. I don't know if it's official, but it always seems to me if you can get a good slam attack in, they're vulnerable for your next strike if you're fast enough. But I don't know whether that's actually real, but that's the way it seems to me. They're staggered, knocked down, and then you get time for another hit. We're almost done with this one. Oops.
Grab the canister and get you another fraction.
Alright. I think we're going to... Yeah. I need to start thinking about what it is I want to do. But, yeah. Finish this. Gut the fish. Lead the squad. That's one way to get a bunch of stuff. Okay, who do I need? Business.
That wasn't always about the preservation.
Dismantle servo fish.
I'll leave you to it. I see this particular model quite a bit. Well, this specimen's quite complex, heavily modified, fascinating. Decent. Needs maintenance, but in good condition.
Right. Dismantle.
Handily done there. Nice outcome.
Can you imagine the maintenance required on a cyborg like this? It must be ridiculous. I mean...
Intending to spend time out on the Valis.
Right, so I wanted to go talk to...
Tell me what you're fixing on, and I'll...
Ticker. That's right. Because I need debt bonds. And...
They could use your
not that one.
One of the good ones, that one.
Oh. What?
They never gave up on themselves.
No.
We shouldn't either. An entire life can change thanks to one act of kindness. Really.
You know, this is the reason I was getting this stuff. Was because I needed medical debt bonds, and one of the things they wanted was
hell of a ride.
Something from the yeah, those fishy things.
Keep the light from dying inside them, Stardust. Everyone makes mistakes. Shouldn't be a crime.
I'll grab that anyway.
Comedy or tragedy? Some see life as a very terrible choice to have to make.
If I don't use it now, I'll probably need it later.
Okay. Life's a hell of an adventure, isn't it?
Alright.
I'm listening.
Actually, I need to go first talk to Yudico, find out what it was that I needed this stuff
Quick
for.
geology lesson. Thermal fracture. Solaris.
Yeah, that's why I wanted medical debt bonds.
But make.
And then I wanted that to get somewhere else. And obviously I need more standing. So... Okay, let's go and trade in with Ticker at the very least.
Here's the kicker for Ticker.
Yeah.
What is it you have for
I
us?
don't have any of those. Yeah, because that's what I need.
Appreciated.
Oh, well, it wasn't worth it, but still.
Check back in a little.
Some slight progress.
Merchandise all the time.
Yeah, I can't remember why I needed to rank up. There was something I was after. But I can't remember what it was. Was it mining gear?
Have imposed strict limits on the mining ventures we Solaris can undertake, which I don't approve of, but I can't do anything about. So,
I cannot remember what I needed. Rat. Don't you just hate it when that happens?
Uncover something rare and special, and pull it from the soil. Something magical happens. It bewitches you. I do hope you have that experience someday.
Yeah, I can't remember why I... don't remember why I wanted this, or slash needed it.
This decision is ill-advised.
Yeah. Oh well. I'm sure 5 minutes after I stop streaming, I'll probably figure out what it was I wanted this stuff for. But in the meantime... No. It wasn't Udico, was it?
Quick geology lesson.
No, it wasn't.
Thermal moving on, moving on. Be
Oh well. I am coming up to the point where I do need to consider ending the stream. Let's oh, excuse me, itchy. No, not that. Thermal fractures. Oops. No, I don't want to do that. I just wanted to see what my score was. Ah. Never mind. I don't have time to actually do this. So I'll just... Oh, heck. I'm here. Alright. I'll do this one. Thing is, it landed me right outside a fissure. A fissure? A picture? Fissure. What's a fissure? Cross between a fissure and a picture? Oh yeah, this won't take very long. For certain values of not very long. There we go. That's what the speed we want to be at. And I'm letting myself get dragged away from the blasted fissure. You just standing around up here. Okay. That's quite enough of that. That was pure accident that I was anywhere near that. All that because I accidentally hit click rather than just hover. I just want to see what my score is in points for the Thermia fractures, because I should be nearly, I say nearly 75. That's my next one, so to speak. When did I pick up that? It's kind of amusing. Right. Let's head back to the orbiter. Yes, I'm sure. Right. And I do need to start bringing this to an end. Oh, my score is 82. I need to get up to 100. Okay. And then, yeah, get the optical vandal. And I've got 9 days, so I've got loads of time to finish. And what was the... Yes, it was amalgam serration I specifically wanted. But I got amalgam organ chatter as well, which I end up using. I thought I could run that a couple of times and then trade it, but I don't think you can trade amalgam serration or organ chatter because I wanted to give it to my son. But never mind. So, only remaining thing to do is hug a Kubrow. Well, no, there's two things I want to do. Hello. Yes, you've been a very good boy, Rufus. Yeah. Go bother the operator. Oh, wait a minute. I am technically the operator. Yeah. Let's grab some endo.
Stand by while I analyze the intelligence profiles of the Grineer. Error, not a number. Did the operator enjoy this witticism?
Nope, not particularly, because I happen to like the Grineer. Well, I like Carl 175.
Onward.
Yeah, and let me, while I remember. Oh, I do have Agile Aim on. Oh, I know what I didn't put on. I need to sort this out a bit. There we go. I need... Yeah, this is not the best balanced set of format. Well, mostly I can make it work, but yeah, I want a higher yeah, I want a different charge time. I want to put Steve... Yeah, that's not going to work for obvious reasons. Let's move that. Stick that up here. Yeah, puncture's the thing it does, unfortunately. Given the dice stick, what's that one? It does actually do quite a point strike, 150%. Alright, let's see if I can... How come I've let me stutter a bit. I could change the polarity of that, but that would only get me a couple of points. I only need 3 points, but I don't want to rerun the whole thing. Yeah, I do want that. Do I need... Yes. Yes. Ah, I don't need primed cryo rounds, do I? That's, oops, a bit excessive. I think I've compromised in the past. Yes, I have. But not quite enough. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Vigilante fervor. That's better. Oh, I've got speed trigger as well. That seems a little excessive. Doesn't matter. That's fine. 1 second is too slow these days. Right. Now that I have...
Together, operator. Now get out there and...
Cut down the...
And make the Lotus proud.
Now that I've dispensed my limited wisdom. I will be back in almost exactly 2 hours with the Long Dark. So my streaming day has just gotten started. This is a third of the way through it. So we'll have the Long Dark in a couple of hours where I am... Oh yes! 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 The Long Dark yesterday we ended on a cliffhanger with a bear advancing towards me as I did the outro. So today we've got that to deal with because I ended up with 2 bears on the screen at the same time. Now granted you had to look really closely to see it and it wasn't worth a screenshot, but yeah, I ran into trouble with 2 bears simultaneously and one of them is approaching the fishing hut. So yeah, that's something to look forward to. So that's in 2 hours at 9 o'clock Greenwich Mean Time. And then this evening, back to this, 7 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. So, thank you all very much for watching. Do I need to tell you to please like and subscribe if you aren't subscribed already? I know that of the people watching, technically, most of you aren't, so it would really help the channel if you were. And let's see. Yes, always remember to hug your Kubrow. Can't remember what I was going to say next. Thank you very much for watching. It is much appreciated. And I will see you all next time.